Nancy Pelosi's trades have crushed it in the market, and her newest AI bets might be even bigger. She bought Nvidia in late 2023. If you had followed that trade, you'd be up over 360% in less than 2 years. Earlier this year, she jumped into Tempest AI, and that exploded nearly 200% in just a few months. Now she's making new AI bets, and because her trades must be disclosed, we know exactly what she bought. In this video, I'll show you her 3 latest moves and why they could be the next big opportunities, so let's get straight into it. Nancy Pelosi's most recent investment was in Broadcom, ticker symbol AVGO. Broadcom is strategically positioned to benefit from the next wave of AI-driven growth and infrastructure spending, and right now is trading around $294. Since the lows we saw back in April, the stock has already climbed over 110%. Pelosi's entry suggests she sees even more upside ahead. But before you rush out and buy, there are a few key things to keep in mind. First, just because Nancy invested, it doesn't mean the stock is going to go up forever. Remember, she is required to disclose when she sells, and that's something worth watching closely. But from our side, it's also important to look at potential resistance levels, those points where the stock could hit a ceiling and where we might want to consider taking some profits. So where exactly are these levels? To figure that out, we can use the Fibonacci extension tool, which looks like this, and the way it works is as the price starts climbing up, these levels of the Fibonacci are generally where we tend to see the price find resistance. So we usually see the price go up to one of these levels, retrace a little bit, go up to the next one, retrace, and so on. Knowing this, investors using this tool like to lock in some profits around these Fibonacci areas, which puts them in a good position to buy back at a discount if the price retraces. So based on this, what are some areas where we could see the price find strong resistance and where you might want to consider taking some profits? The first level is going to be around here, which is $310. It looks like the price has recently found some resistance around this area and is currently pulling back from there. This target is pretty close to the current price, so if you're planning to get in around here, it could be worth waiting for the next target, but if you manage to secure some cheaper entries, $310 is an area you might want to consider using as a price target. The level above this is going to be up here, which is $417. There are some price targets above these two as well, and I'll talk more about these in future update videos as the price gets closer to these two targets. So as the price starts climbing up, locking in some profits as it gets to these key areas could be an exit strategy you might want to consider. Having an exit strategy is very important as it enables you to make the most of runs like this, and it also gives you opportunities to take profits before heavy retracements. And the only thing worse than not taking profits up here is initially getting in here and watching the price plummet straight away. This does not feel good, but there are tools we can use to avoid situations like this. And one of these tools is called the Fibonacci retracement, which looks like this. And the way this works is as the price starts retracing, these levels of the Fibonacci are where we tend to see the price find support before it bounces back up. Knowing this, investors using this tool like to either buy or dollar cost average down around these areas, which enables them to have an average entry price as close to the bottom of the retracement as possible. So based on this, what are some areas where you might want to consider either getting into Broadcom or potentially averaging down? The first entry level is going to be around here, which is $275. The level below this is going to be around here, which is $249. And the third entry point is going to be down here, which is $227. So initially getting in at the higher Fibonacci level and dollar cost averaging down at the lower levels. If this retracement continues down to these, could be an entry strategy you might want to consider. So Broadcom was the first stock on Nancy's list, and you probably already know about her track record. She's one of the most well-known politicians in the market, but here's what most people don't realize. Nancy is the most popular, but she isn't actually the most profitable politician. Over the past few years, I've been tracking a handful of lesser known politicians, and their portfolios haven't just outperformed the market, they've also significantly outperformed Pelosi herself. Following their trades has been the single biggest edge I've had in the stock market. It's delivered higher returns than any other strategy I've come across. If you're curious about who they are and how I found them, I've put together this free video that walks you through the exact strategy I use, including real trade examples and the returns it's delivered over the last 3 years. The link to this video is in the description below. Feel free to check it out if you want to see how powerful this strategy can be. Coming back to the second stock on Nancy's list, which is Vistra Corp, ticker symbol VST. It's currently trading around $190 and is up around 110% from the April lows as well. Nancy's investment indicates she believes this has more room to run, so let's now use the Fibonacci extension again to get some price targets. This is what the Fibonacci extension is looking like for VST, and some areas where we could see the price find strong resistance and where you might want to consider taking some profits are going to be the following. The first price target is going to be around here, which is $217. The level above this is going to be around here, which is $295. And the third price target for VST is going to be up here, which is $423. So from the current price, we're looking at an upside of around 121% to this price target, which is pretty good, but it can be even better if we can secure some cheaper entries. So let's now look at the Fibonacci retracement tool to get some entry points. So I've just added the retracement tool to the chart here, and this is what it looks like. Some areas you might want to consider using as entry points are going to be the following. The first level is going to be around here, which is $187. The level below this is going to be around here, which is $168. And the third entry point is going to be down here, which is $153. Now, if you're thinking, okay, these entry points and the price targets make sense, but I don't have the time to constantly keep an eye on the price to catch it when it hits one of these key areas, then don't worry, because I've got a free solution for you. I've got this free service that you can sign up for, and I'll send you alerts as soon as the price hits our entry points and also our price targets completely for free. The link to join this is in the description below, but don't worry about signing up now. Feel free to continue watching this video and I'll remind you about this at the end. So VST was the second stock on Nancy's list. Let's now move on to the third one, which is Alphabet, ticker symbol GOOG. It's currently trading around $206 and is up around 44% from the lows we saw in April. To get some price targets, we can use the Fibonacci extension tool again, which looks like this, and the price appears to have found some resistance around this Fibonacci level recently, pulling back from there a few days ago, and now seems to be trying to break out. This is an area I gave as a price target in one of the previous videos where I spoke about Alphabet, and it is an area where we have seen some strong resistance in the past, so it's an interesting one to watch right now. But some future price targets for Alphabet are going to be the following. This level is around $220, and the level above this is going to be around here, which is $241. So similar to what we've said for the previous stocks, locking in some profits as the price gets to these key Fibonacci levels could be an exit strategy you might want to consider. But before we can exit, we need to enter, so let's now take a look at the Fibonacci retracement to get some entry points. This is what the retracement tool is looking like for Alphabet, and some areas that you might want to consider using as entry points are going to be the following. The first level is going to be around here, which is $179. The level below this is going to be around here, which is $161. And the third entry point is going to be down here, which is $146. I will be bringing you update videos as Nancy discloses more trades and also as the price approaches these key levels. So if you'd like to stay up to date, consider subscribing to the channel. I'll also be bringing you the best investment opportunities multiple times a week, so that's another reason to subscribe. If you found this video helpful, please consider dropping a like on the video as that helps out the channel a lot. And if you'd like to learn how to trade like the most profitable politicians, the link to this free video explaining everything is in the description below, so feel free to check it out if you're interested. As promised, this is a reminder to sign up for the free alerts. The link to join this is also going to be in the description below. It's worth mentioning I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Please make sure you do your own research and your own analysis before you make any investment decisions. If you have any thoughts on these companies or want to share some stocks that have been catching your attention recently, feel free to drop those in the comment section below. Would be good to learn about those. And if you'd like to watch another video where I talk about some stocks BlackRock has quietly loaded up on, then feel free to click on the video that's currently on your screen. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.